Listen to me. How old are you? You said you're 20. I checked the system for 03. Nothing comes up. I ask you again. Hey, nothing's coming up. Oh, it's 04. How old are you? Now you're 19. First chance, I was gonna give you the ID. I was gonna try to see the system, see if anything came up, see if you were being honest. You're not being honest. I'm done with it.
Florida, March 5th, 2024. What started as a carefree spring break trip for a group of young women from Iowa quickly spiraled into a harsh lesson in law, honesty, and consequences. The sunny shores of Florida, usually a paradise for college students looking to unwind, became the scene of a sobering encounter with police that ended with one young woman in handcuffs and others counting their lucky stars. It all began when local police approached the group, who were spotted with open alcohol containers on the beach. When confronted, the young women initially denied having any alcohol, but the officers were already one step ahead. Florida law strictly prohibits open containers in public, and the officers made it clear this wasn't just a slap on the wrist situation.
Guys from Iowa?
Yep.
Nice.
We're from Ohio, college all together, so we're a big effort.
Cool.
What state? Me? Are we in?
Okay, so you got some in your cooler.
Nut.
So you have any alcohol. Closed, open alcohol you could go to jail for.
Yeah.
Bro, we don't want that, right?
Right. No, definitely not.
All right.
Why are you planning, Louis? No, my. He took yours too. You don't even have it.
One of the women, trying to avoid trouble, made a split-second decision that would come back to haunt her. She handed the officer a fake ID, hoping to pass as 21. Unfortunately for her, the officer was no rookie. He spotted the fake instantly. "What you just did, that's a felony," the officer warned sternly, explaining the real-world impact. Fake IDs might fool a bouncer, but handing one to a police officer can ruin college dreams and lead to serious criminal charges.
Anna, where'd you get this ID from?
My state?
Okay, so this is gonna be your one chance or you're going to jail right now. Where did you get this ID from?
Friend?
Same with mine.
Your friend? Do you want to go to jail on a felony? So then what's wrong with you guys having fake IDs?
This is so we just turned an alcohol.
We don't like.
Listen. You just turned a simple civil alcohol into a felony. Possession of a fake ID is a felony. You understand that?
Yeah.
How old are you?
Felony.
I'm pouring.
You're 20?
Like, life ruining. Felony.
Yeah, I understand that, sir.
Why would you hand a fake ID to a police officer? Handing it to a bouncer at a bar is one thing. We're not security guards. We can look up this stuff.
Right.
Why would you do that?
I did not bring my real ID with me to.
Okay, so you just hand a fake one to a police officer?
You guys are gonna ask my ID. I don't like.
So you can give me your name and date of birth, not a fake ID.
Okay.
You know this is fake. You hand it to me.
Right.
That's just stupid.
Okay. We're sorry, sir.
Like, that's a felony. Like, that ruins college. As like that. Come over here. Yeah. Well, he talks to her.
Anna, if that's your real name, what's your first name?
Yep. I have no idea. Sorry. Oh, that was 3.
Just so you understand, you know it's another charge if you give me a fake name.
Wow, bye. Yeah, I know. It's real.
What's your address? So you're not even from Ohio?
No.
What's the zip code? What's the date of birth again?
There you are. 5.1, 2005.
Do you have a driver's license out of Indiana?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know what the rules are up there. I don't know what campus police does, but this isn't Indiana. This is Florida, and we don't really take this stuff seriously. Because it gets out of control here.
Do your parents know you're down here?
Like I said,
Do they know you have a fake ID?
the bouncer,
They know you have a fake ID. They're good with it?
still a fella.
And she's good with it?
They can't look up stuff. Well, and a probably if it's arrogant seating, right? You're handing it to a police officer like that has capabilities to search everybody in America. Like, that's just stupid. Okay. So, with the hand of face ID to the top is,
Say.
yeah. That's pretty dang.
Where do you have? You got the ID out of Indiana?
We're staying in a house. We're actually in Dave other brokers today, security me. Yeah. Well, as I said, this
What's your date of birth again?
say first year off
What is it?
of 4.
Okay, you told me 03.
So, did you come over the bridge right here? You drove in? That long bridge?
You told me 2, then you told me 03. I asked you multiple times 03. You said 03, and now you're saying 04.
So, when you came over that, there's big sign that said, "Go out."
The situation only got worse. The young woman, flustered and panicked, gave conflicting birth dates and personal details when asked for her real information, shifting her age from 20 to 19 to 21 and then back again. The officer, growing more frustrated but still professional, told her flat out if they had simply told the truth from the beginning, the worst outcome would have been alcohol confiscation and the warning. But the lies kept coming and the officer had no choice. The young woman who presented the fake ID was placed under arrest for felony possession of fraudulent identification, and another faced charges for providing false information to a law enforcement officer.
What's your way back?
Yeah, so all you eat is I'm a drinking thing. Sir, I didn't know sir, I'm nervous. Shoot.
Listen to me. Stay seated. I asked you for your ID the first time. You gave me the fake ID. I asked you for your name and date of birth. You tell me 02. I say 02. You say no 03. Listen to me. I checked the system for 03. Nothing on file. Listen to me. How old are you? You said you're 20. I checked the system for 03. Nothing comes up. I asked you again. Hey, nothing's coming up. Oh, it's 04. How old are you? Now you're 19. First chance I was going to give you the ID. I was going to try to see the system, see if anything came up, see if you were being honest. You're not being honest. I'm done with it. We're not here for this back and forth games. It's spring break. I just want to have fun. You had your chance, and you already lied to me 3 times. 3 strikes, I'm done. That's it. You're going to jail. Stand up.
Spring Break Blues, a cautionary rhyme. They packed up their swimsuits, their hopes, and their shades, off to Florida's beaches. The ultimate upgrade. From Iowa, they flew, young, bold, and carefree, dreaming of sunsets and drinks by the sea. But the party got rocky, the vibe took a hit when cops strolled by, sharp-eyed and legit. "Hey, ladies," they asked them, "what's in that red cup?" The girls played it cool. "Oh, just soda, sup?" The officers grinned. "Not born yesterday. Open containers. That's not okay." One brave soul tried to move quite unwise. She whipped out her wallet, handed over fake lies. The cop gave a nod, a seasoned old pro. "Nice try, kiddo, but that ID's a no." The story got twisty. Her age did too. 19 or 20. No, wait, 22. The more that they fibbed, the worse it became. From a slap on the wrist to felony shame. Cuffed on the beach, the spring break was done, a lesson in law under Florida's sun. So here's the morale for beachgoers bright. Tell the truth early, don't fake left or right. For when cops are involved, remember this creed: no lies, no IDs, just honesty. Please.
Yeah, so female.
You gotta have a seat out here.
It's so fun. I'm telling you that. I know.
Have a seat.
Hey, well, don't want to go, right? Yeah. Then Dallas County. Consider information. Let us brave out the day.
Can you go on that side so you can buckle it?
You see a lot of what we're talking about? Yeah, like
Okay. One on the floor. One on the floor is yours.
all of this, the whole entire bag is raised.
This bag. Okay.
Yeah. Well, don't take that. You guys have to like confiscate it.
Is this yours? Then it's gonna go for it. That's it.
Oh, your property. No, it's her property.
Nope, it's her property. It's going with her.
Like,
Leave that alone.
Listen, I, as a police, is this the last thing we need to be doing? Trying to help you out again there, right? You were honest with me, your birthday. I don't know why you think your lies are pretty son of a, but seriously, so nervous. Oh, that's not an excuse.
you asked me twice. I could open.
The third time, got it. Exactly. You lied.
We're 18.
Well, she told me she was 21, then 20, and then 19. So I'm done with it.
Yes. Like I get that. And we popped up. Like we're good. Like
Drink it, okay? We would have. I could promise you, we would have been in a way better position if you guys were. We went up to you. You guys were like, Yeah, we're 18. We're sorry. You just gave us your real information. We would not be in this situation right now. I can assure you that. Okay? But actions have consequences. You had it. We felt. I don't even want to know about. We gave you a break from the first time of you handing him, my partner, an ID that was fake. That's strike number 1. It shouldn't have to ask you 5 times what your actual birthday is. I asked your friend here, and she gave up after the first shot and gave me a picture of her ID.
I don't remember my.
You put over her name and date of birth, right?
You put it with a 17, right?
Yes.
All right.
You know when your birthday is, right? You know what your name is.
Yeah,
Okay. So, the last thing we should be.
Would you look at this? The actual ID.
I swear I did not know I had that.
Got it. Well, now you know. All right.
Like, how do we get her out of jail?
So,
You guys gonna get out of that ever investigation? Yeah, let's all.
now okay, so here's the deal. We don't need to tell you anything. I'm doing this out of courtesy.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
So, what you guys think you know, or what you think she should do, or what we can do, or confiscate, or.
Yeah, I asked once. That's it. You lied to her 3 times. Especially when I'm running the system for the other name she gave me. Now, let's say the name she gave me was like a John Smith. I'm just making this up. Let's say she gave me a John Smith, June 3rd, 1991. But let's say that person has a warrant. Assuming this she looks like a John Smith, like a male or whatever. Now that person has a warrant. Now I go, yeah, clear that warrant. I have him in custody. That's another felony because now I'm clearing somebody else's name. You're giving me their information. If it's just an ID, it's an identification. She had an actual driver's license. That's the card in.
If we have one readily available, we're going to put her in an account, put her in the ticks. So, these pair shorts right here.
Well, I just didn't know where you guys put her things.
Okay.
We do.
All right. I'm going to ask you guys right now, is there any more alcohol in the cooler?
Yes, there is.
Open it and let me get it.
As the officers searched their belongings, they uncovered more hidden alcohol, confirming their suspicions that the group had intended to bend the rules from the start. The group admitted they were underage, but by then, the damage was done. The arresting officer later explained to the group that their actions had turned what could have been a simple, forgettable spring break mistake into a life-altering legal battle. "You lied to me 3 times," he said. "You had your chance, and you blew it."
They can make you a no.
As a search, other people tap.
I don't know. Are other people going to give me fake IDs? Well, right now we're dealing with you guys. What about the other cooler?
Not hanging it back through.
Let's see. Or this. It's real simple. Without counts a better par.
So I said it today.
Way more is try to get to a bar.
We'll be relocating once it's 10:15 to the Pierce grass area.
We're always like
On this beach is doing his
and we're going up and down, and we're taking the alcohol, everybody people brick.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I'm done talking. Wait, get to relocate. Yeah, we go with yours.
All the young women were ultimately charged with underage alcohol possession, while the fake ID offense elevated the stakes from minor trouble to criminal court. A momentary lapse in judgment and an attempt to outsmart the police transformed their sunny vacation into a spring break they'll never forget, for all the wrong reasons. Lesson learned: when it comes to the law, honesty really is the best policy, even on spring break.